Expansionary fiscal policy is when the government expands money supply in the economy using budgetary tools to either increase spending or cut taxes, both of which provide consumers and businesses with more money to spend. The purpose of expansionary fiscal policy is to boost growth to a healthy economic level, which is needed during the contractionary phase of the business cycle. The government wants to reduce unemployment, increase consumer demand, and avoid a recession. If a recession has occurred, then it seeks to end the recession and prevent a depression. Do I think that expansionary fiscal policy is effective? Yes, when done correctly. I think there's like two different ways that fiscal policies can work, like the automatic one, and then like when you go like through the government. And when you go through the government, I think when it takes, like when you go through the different lags, that it can take like a really long time. And sometimes that like lengthy period of time can like do more damage than good, because we're going to be like in a recession longer than if the automatic would have kicked in. And like the automatic, from what I understood from the videos, was like, if you have like your unemployment rate is high, so then eventually, so when your unemployment rate's high, you don't have as many people spending money, so then, like you aren't making anything, so then the unemployment rate is going to go higher and higher because no one is paying those workers to do the jobs they need to do. So then taxes drop and become lower. So then when taxes are lower, people start to spend more money. So then when people start to spend more money, more workers are needed. So the unemployment rate drops because you have more people doing money. So then eventually, like, the taxes will probably, I mean, they would increase, but probably not like fast. Like, they'd probably just like slowly go back to where they were. And so it's like automatic. So like when one thing drops, another thing drops to raise the, I guess it all drops. So like when unemployment is high, the taxes would drop. So then unemployment would, start to go down because more workers would be needed. When you go through like the government, you have like the different stages. I don't have it pulled up. Hang on. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Hang on. Okay, so, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't get to, oh, there it goes. Okay, so, I should have had this pulled up. Okay. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Why didn't it work? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so there was like timing. So like I think that was for the government one. So if you wait too long for the government to kick in, then like your timing needs to be right, because if your timing's not right, then it's not going to be effective. Overall, I do think it is effective, but there are certain things that make it not effective. I was trying to find, I thought I had it pulled up, but I don't. Let's see. Yeah, so like there's like 4 different lags, I think. Maybe there's more. The recognition lag, the decision lag, the implementation lag, and then the effectiveness lag. So like they all take time, and then with that time creates more problems. But there isn't always lags. I mean there's always lags, I think, but they're not always time consuming. But I do believe that the expansionary fiscal policy is effective. Yeah. And so government spending should be directed towards hiring workers, which immediately creates jobs and lowers unemployment, which I said earlier. So I do believe it's effective. It is something that I will pay attention to more, um, when like watching the news and stuff, and like when like they're talking about government, and then like as a retail worker, it's definitely something that I've noticed indirectly, like, you know, obviously my hours get cut if we're not busy. So from like a retail worker, like from an employee worker, like I can see how it works. So like um during like baseball season, we'll have people come in and buy that, so then like our sales are good, so then we have more people working. But then when like something in the economy isn't going great, we won't have as many people come in, so then our hours are cut. So I think like in retail, it's kind of like automatic, I guess. You don't really have like I don't say you don't have a lot of government, because I'm sure you do, like higher up, but like directly where I'm at, it's more of like automatic. So, I mean, taxes may not drop just at my work, but in retail in general, you're gonna have it drop eventually. But I do think it is effective.